Welcome back to the Bayou.
Hey guys, we're out here to put out some fishing lines and be back to nature because this is where our dad used to do all his fishing. He was a fisherman by trade, and this is where we grew up.
But
this is fishing lines.
No, this is Trotline.
It's a Trotline.
What you're saying, you can correct me and just leave what I said there.
No, I'm correct.
I know it is fishing lines.
Yeah, guys, look, we had done this in years. Like Marsha said, Mom and Dad, that was our way of living. Summertime we fished. Wintertime we trapped. Sometime we crabbed, but we didn't have crab pots. We had set nets. We didn't have ice chests. We had number 3 wash tubs with alligator grass. We got off the bank over there, and we put a layer of alligator grass, and then we'd layer crabs, layer alligator grass. That's where we kept our crabs alive. And then we'll set our trot lines and fish and crab. The thing about it is that we take and catch our fish, and the throwaways to the fish is what we baited our crab nets with. We didn't have traps like I said a minute ago. There was no such thing as that. We had crab net, set nets. We would bait our set nets and run our crab nets, and had a place across the bridge over there, Rutman Seafood, and that's where we sold it at.
No, I call it fishing lines.
You do, but that's okay. That's
But what you're saying, trot, but not
Trot
not T-R-O-U-T like a trout. Not a trout fish. T-R-O-U-T.
We're gonna look at that and see if it's trout line or T-R-U-T. I gotta look that up, Tom. We're gonna look it up and see.
Yeah, we're gonna Google that for y'all. I say fishing.
What we're gonna do here, we're gonna take and get our line all taken care of, get it baited, start catching our fish. And we got crab pots on the bank that where as we run our trot lines, keep our fillets, give them away, whatever, family take them, whatever. And then we'll take the scraps and we'll take and bait our crab pots. But guys, this is a beautiful place. It's got a lot hit off a lot of people. Got a lot of danger too, but you always gotta be safe. Make sure you got your life jackets. You always wanna have this with you, guys. I got several of them in here. I got them in the well. I got them hanging on the steering wheel. You always want these with you. If you got kids with you, have them on. But it's a beautiful place, enjoy it. Got plenty of fish, plenty of crabs. Come out and get some. All right, guys, I'm putting down a trot line pole next to the bank here. Gotta go down with it.
That takes a strong man.
Phew. Used to be, but anyway, we'll take entire line to this. Got it flagged. We'll head out into the lake, cross current.
You need me to come help you do that?
Yeah, we good. We got it. We're gonna take an entire line to it. We'll take the boat and back out into the lake and get it out. We're gonna wind up putting our sinkers and floats on it. I won't put any hooks on just yet, but I will later.
Is the pole down far enough?
Yeah, it is. I got a pole for both ends. It's in here and the other end, but you can also use the weight on the other end. I actually use the weight on both ends, but I don't because of sight. You see where the line's at, pole's at. You can see it. That's that. All right, there is no hooks on this line now. We're just gonna take our time and go out with it and work with the wind.
But you can see where the hooks are gonna be.
That's where the hooks, that's the stagings. 2 arm lengths apart. I mean, you put them as wide as you want, but 2 arm lengths apart is what you want. All right, we're turning around now. Wind taking us around. We'll take our time.
Need me to help you do something?
We're good. No, we're good, thank you.
Oh.
I'll tell you what, Marsha, you could. You come sit back here you want and let it go through your hand like I'm doing. Sit right there back. I'll be able to watch this. I'm gonna go slow.
I burned my finger. Wait, it's caught up. Dang!
You're gonna come to the end there shortly. Just keep your eye on the bottom in the bucket.
That burns your hands.
That now will cut the heck out of you.
It sure will. I have never done this before, that's for sure. I've run a line before, but I never put one out.
No.
I got it.
All right, now let go easy. Easy. I got it.
I need some gloves.
That's these rawhide hands.
I know. Good things I don't get my nails done. Need to put tension?
Every once in a while.
Ow! I need some gloves.
I got it.
This burns my ow. Okay, we got to have gloves next time.
I'm maneuvering the boat. You have it straight up another pole.
You're about to knock my head off.
I'm sorry. Sit down right there, Marsha. I'm gonna let you hold this line so I can put the pole out.
Oh. Show them the pole.
All right, y'all.
That you made.
It's good heavy-duty oak pole. I cut it out of northern part of the parish. You want something that's good, strong. Just take the pressure of a good heavy line on it with current, fish, and everything else.
I'm starting to think there's some competitions here that I'm gonna have to start getting going.
All right, you got it, Marsha?
Yeah, I'll have the pole.
All right, tie this off right here. By the boat. Used to working by myself. All right, hold it again, Marsha.
I have the pole.
Get a little more slack here.
I've been running those crab pots. They gave me lots of muscles in my arms. Good?
I got it, yep. Again, the double knot, one knot and another knot backing it up. All right, guys, what I'm doing here is getting just a sinker and a float on here. The sinker to pull it down in case the boat comes, a float to hold it off the bottom so it don't get tangled. And what we're gonna do is work our way back from the shore. We're gonna work with the wind. We're gonna let the wind do all the work. If you noticed, I fill my floats, so to speak, all it is a Coke bottle or a Gatorade bottle, whatever, with styrofoam. If a boat comes flying through here and don't see it, and the prop hits it, they'll cut a hole in it, accidentally, but it happens, and the bottle sinks. But with styrofoam in it, it won't sink. All right, first line put out.
A little brush burn.
A little brush burn. But we're gonna go to the bank now and let the wind blow us out as we're putting our hooks and our sinkers on. And just working the wind, like I said. Thank God we got a little breeze. It would be a hot monkey out if it wasn't.
It is a beautiful afternoon, just like I remember.
What I'm gonna do now is I'll take my hook pole, get my line picked up. All right, we're gonna tie a float and a sinker here to start off with. And what happens too, if you get issues with the line still be too high, you come here and adjust this right here. You can make it short if you want, like I'm doing now, where it goes down deep enough. And you don't want your floats to stick up too high because boat will ride by and cut your line with up. So you want to get it down where that don't happen. And what I do is, you can do what you want again, but you want to tune this line just like you tune the guitar. You want everything right, everything even. You can go 5 hooks, 4 hooks, whatever you want. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Guys, we're gonna go 5 hooks, float, 5 hook sinker, 5 foot hooks float, 5 foot sinker. All right, we're gonna go with a sinker next. Thank you, Marsha. That's our 5th hook. We're gonna tie a sinker here. The sinker does, naturally it pulls the line down, but also when the current starts moving in or out, whichever it is, if you don't have a sinker on it, that line's going to raise up on top of the water basically, or the height of the line we got it tied on the pole. But the sinker holds it down. The fish tend to feed on the bottom, but sometimes they'll move with the current. All right, now I'm gonna go 5 more hooks. All right, 5. Float, thank you, Marsha. Well, I don't know what to do with all this help.
Well, that's what we're here for.
Man.
To help you, brother. Okay, so I have to ask a question.
Yeah.
Remember when we were kids, we used to go on the railroad tracks and Daddy and Mom would tell us to pick up those.
Oh, railroad spikes?
Yeah, the railroad spikes. Yeah. Is that what this was for? That's what we used that for?
Type, yeah. Exactly.
No, but I mean back then, is that what we used those railroad spikes for?
That's exactly right.
I used to love finding those. And no, we didn't pull them out the railroad and make the trains crash.
4,
They were already
5.
out.
But we didn't take them out the railroad
No.
track. We picked them up off the side of the railroad track
Right.
that came out themselves.
Correct.
But today they go along there with a big magnet on the train,
Really?
and they let it drag above the ground, and the magnet picks them all up. So you
I
don't have
did
that
not
no more.
know that.
Yep.
Well, they're taking all the fun out of these kids, or away from these children.
All right. 2, 3, 4, 5.
What you need, a float or a sinker?
A float.
Here's a float.
It's so much easier to pre-make all this at home, having it all ready for when you come down here, and you just go with it. 1.
Well, I hope you wouldn't be sitting here trying to put styrofoam in your bottles.
3.
take all
Well, you
day.
wouldn't put nothing at all if it's an empty bottle, like I was saying, and the boats hit it, sink it. The fun part about this is late in the afternoon, you come out here and you go catch your bait, and you have a variety of baits you gotta try to catch. Because whatever they got, you gotta get, and fish are scavengers, so they'll eat just about anything. Go by the bridge, catch the shatter, you drag the shatter, and you just catch like nose gar, little small ones, or you catch hard minnows, or really any kind of bait fish. If that doesn't work, then you gotta have your cast setting back the boat, go down by the draw, and you throw the cast net, hopefully catch something. If not, go to the mud flat and catch sardines or mullet or whatever you can get. Once you got your bait, whatever you got, you come out and start baiting your line.
Well, I know you can throw a cast net. Now, I have a picture back in the day when you threw a cast net.
That's just practice. Anybody can do it.
That's pretty neat.
Anybody can do it, just practice.
Yeah, but to make it go out just so pretty, I'm gonna try it.
Well, make it in a circle. You don't want it to just go out.
I
in a
know,
chunk.
you want it to open up.
You want it open.
I understand. This is actually where our parents always put their fishing lines out. And when we'd get off the school bus in the afternoon, we would come in with our parents to run these lines and bait the lines and catch fish, because that's what my dad did for a living. He fished and he sold fish for a living. So it was always a great time to be on this water. So this is what we're gonna do. We're trying to come back to see like the olden days. So please watch and subscribe. Thank you.